Sun's coming up, coffee strong. Hit that button, we're rolling along. Morning crew already in the chat. Good vibes only, yeah, imagine that. Screen lights up, here we go. Mr. Coop's ready, let the truth be told. Laughs, real talk, no filter, no flop. Buckle up, y'all. Countdown's done, no time to stop. Red lights on. The mic is hot, talk time's on. Mr. Coop bringing that break of dawn. Say it loud, say what you got. Wake up the world, cause the mic is hot. Yeah, we sip that brew, hit our spot. Talk time rolling and the mic is hot. He reads the chat with a watchful eye. Calls it straight, no alibi. Keep it fun, keep it kind. Cross that line, yeah, he'll rewind. Stories flying, jokes land right. Morning crew, feeling alright. From serious talk to laugh out loud. This is our place, this is our crowd. No script, no fear, just say what you got. Hands in the air, cause the mic is hot. Talk time's on, Mr. Coop lighting up the on. Say it loud, say what you got. Truth and laughs, cause the mic is hot. From the first hey to the last. Coffee drop, we're wide awake, cause the mic is hot. Good mornings, roll call, let's go. Every voice matters on this show. Turn it up, don't miss your shot. This is your moment. So mic is hot, talk time's live. Mr. Coop keeping it real every time. Wake up strong, hit that spot. Morning made better when the mic is hot. Yeah, the chat's popping, the vibes on lock. Best part of the day, cause the mic is hot. Talk time with Mr. Cool. Same time, same place, don't be late. Na 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 na.
Good morning, all you fabulous folks out there. How you guys doing today? Man, it is beautiful outside here in sunny Central Florida. Yes, it is. It's a balmy 89 degrees at 11 o'clock in the morning. Goodness gracious. Satan woke up and said, I'm going to make it hot for them people today. So if you are warm where you live, please stay cool. If you are cold, please stay warm. All right. Good morning, everybody. How you guys doing? Man, this week has been nothing but content gold. Oh my God. I'm still trying to put stuff together from yesterday. It is absolutely insane, everything that has gone on. And man, oh man, seems like two of our own got privacy struck yesterday. Oh wow, man, oh man. Mr. Shizzy Whiz Nutters, he got privacy struck, and so did Mr. Tug. Oh my goodness. On top of that, you got Miss Megan and Olop last week getting hit with copyright strikes. Holy shit. Oh my. You got all these chuckleheads out here, thinking that they're the only ones that are allowed to have an opinion. It's amazing, okay? I don't strike anybody, and none of the content creators that I hang out with strike anyone. We don't privacy complaint. We don't copyright complaint. We don't none of that. Why? Because this is an open forum. It's supposed to be where everybody's allowed to come and have their opinion, okay? But when you have these little pimples on Satan's ball sack running around striking people's channels, all because they don't like the bad words they're saying about them, the negative feedback that they're getting. Well, hey, if you don't want negative feedback, don't put it out there. Don't mess with people. That's how simple it is. If you're going to be on the interwebs and you're going to have your opinion where you're trying to ruin a man's business and his relationships, people are going to have opinions about that. And it's really, really funny. You got a few creators out there that just don't understand. They don't understand what's going on. Yes, you are right, Linda. Nasty people. I'd even be so far as to say not only nasty, but garbage dwelling pieces of crap. I mean, I've been on this platform for over 16 years, and I have never copyright struck or privacy complaint anyone. But boy, I've had it done on me about 3 times. Now, I don't know who did it on me. I can only imagine. I can only guess. I can only speculate. But we can pretty much guarantee we know who did it yesterday to Tug and Shizzy. And by the way, Tug does, Tug, he works with a company that since he's over 100,000 subscribers, he literally has a company that he pays every month. And they make sure that he is taken care of on YouTube. Okay. They coordinate back and forth between him and YouTube. So we will see. We will see how this goes. Yes, we do. Yeah, we will find out. I hope that Tug is able to get it worked out. You got a few of these content creators out here bitching and belly aching about manufactured. They're manufacturing losses in wages. I forgot to turn that on. We better get that turned on just in case Mercedes or any of you guys jump over into the Rumble dungeon. All right. But you got some of these content creators out there that are actually manufacturing losses so that they can have grounds to sue people. Well, there's a little thing called you got to be smarter than the average freaking bear in order for that to work. Okay. And trust me, these people aren't smart. These people are stupid as shit. This will come back to bite them in the butt because they want to stifle speech when in hand they want to sit over there and be the only ones allowed to have speech. That's what's absolutely insane. Thank you guys so much for the jewels. Yes. We got, who is this? Come back here. Oh, we got Bill come rolling in hot with a golden coin. Thank you so much. Good morning. And then we got Liz Barrows come rolling in with a thumbs up. Thank you so much, Liz Barrows. Hey, now, guys and gals, if you don't mind, please do me a huge favor. Smash that like button. Okay, teach old ScrewTube to ship us out into the interwebs. And for all you guys on replay that are just now starting to watch the stream, please make sure and hit the like button and take your little comment section and swipe it to the left if you're on your cell phone and hype the video. It just helps put us out in front of more people. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you. What you got to say? Okay, what do we got here? We got B-Rad. No, there we go. We got B-Rad for real. Yes, it was verified by Blood Work. They are looking for all his descendants, which falls back to the Shipley family. Oh, okay. I don't have any idea who you guys are talking about. And no, I'm not a Shipley. All right. Let's see. What do we got here? We got Ohio. What you got to say? Gabe had a third positive test for the snow poppies. Oh, let my booty off. That shows you he would probably be doing it so much more if he were subject to a drug test. Right. And the people around him are probably doing it. Yes, I would not doubt that, Ohio. I mean, I have no idea what their finances are all about. Really don't care what's going on with their finances. But it's awful funny. They've raised all this money, right? Last year, when all of this stuff come up about him being a felon, At that point in time, they had only paid like less than $200 in on his restitution. Now, here it is, 2026, and mysteriously, all of his restitution is paid off now. Wow, they came up with over $1,000 just like within a matter of days. Huh. All while somebody's over there grifting for a car, grifting for legal fees, and these fools that sit in their chat that just hand them money, hand over fist. And it's kind of funny that these guys are okay. They're okay with this. I mean, there's an individual that was literally convicted felon from taking advantage of the elderly. Okay. Wow. And then a lot of these content creators sit here and they preach the fact that all those blue-haired women are just, Jeremy Hales just stealing their money. No. Jeremy puts up items for resale on his whatnot. You have the choice whether you want to bid on it and buy it or not. Nobody's forcing anyone to do anything. But now these people, you want to talk about taking advantage of the elderly? Oh, you got convicted felons over there that have all been in trouble at one point in time with the law. One of them actually convicted of taking advantage of an elderly person. And now you got this one content creator over there begging people for legal fees. She wants to sue Megan Fox, but yet doesn't have the money to do it. But she has no problem going on the interwebs and begging for somebody to send her money so she can sue someone. If I'm suing somebody, I'm not begging anyone for any money. If I don't have the money to sue them, I don't sue them. That's how it works. But just because I have a problem with somebody, I'm not going to go to my audience and expect them to foot the bill. But then again, just look at it like this, boys and girls. That's exactly what's been going on for 2 years now. These people have been expecting their audience to foot the bill for everything. Their whole excuse for jumping into the Hellsverse was all because of this poor little old man and woman that had a disabled child, and they were being bullied according to them, and they just had to jump in and spread the truth, defend these people, all while using that child and that situation to grift thousands upon thousands upon thousands of dollars. We know for a fact one donor donated over $56,000. Right? Where's that money? You got Lynette and Crook over here. Lynette's had what? 18 million lawyers. $6,000 lawyer in Ohio. $6,000 bankruptcy lawyer here in Florida. You got Bubbles over there. No telling how much money he made. He pocketed from all of that grift money. Then you got bench money, where a bench has never been materialized. Oh, we've talked to the people that we got it for, and they told all of you people that we had the bench. We just don't want to put it up because Jeremy Hales made such a mockery of the memorial. How is a man putting yard ornaments on his own property destroying anything? I mean, when it comes to roadside memorials, it's up to the property owner whether they want to allow it or not. It is not a law that when somebody gets, unalived in front of somebody's piece of property that they're allowed to come in and put up a memorial. That there is no law on that. Okay. That's completely up to the discretion of the person who owns the property. Well, Jeremy never had a problem with it till they started putting his name in their mouth, running him down, trying to mess with his business. I'd have done the same thing. If there was a memorial sitting right out in front of my house and the neighbors started running their mouth about me, you think I'm going to leave that memorial out there? Hell no. I'm going to take and get rid of it. And every time when another one pops up, I'm going to get rid of that. you can't shit on people and expect them just to bend over and take it. And that's what these chuckleheads do. That's what they expect. They expect everybody to sit back, take whatever they do and whatever they say, and they're allowed to get away with it, but nobody else is allowed to have a negative word to say about it. Talk about fucking with your freedom of speech. That pesky little thing called the First Amendment chaps these people's ass. They want to take advantage of that amendment, but they want to strip it from all of us. That ain't how it works. That ain't how it works. I mean, I got sent not a screenshot, but a recording last night. And I was sitting there listening to that. Holy cow, you got Polymopicus come rolling in with 10 gifted memberships. Thank you so much, Polymopicus. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Right on. Let me go grab that real quick, Jason. I will play that here shortly. I probably lost it by now because I've been sitting here running my pie hole and not watching the chat. And it's probably way up here somewhere. There's Nanny. Let me go. Jason, if you don't mind, post that link again for me. Like I said, I got behind on my chat, so I've lost it in the sea of green. Thank you so much, Polymopicus, for the 10 gifted memberships. Anybody that received a membership, please thank old Rickles for it. Yeah. And by the way, that reminds me, guys and gals, we have reduced the price of our memberships. It is only 99 cents. Now, if you want to upgrade to the XLs, that's fine. But if not, it's only 99 cents. And if you want to gift memberships, it's only 99 cents. All right. Let's get caught up, and we'll continue with this. Yeah. Sorry, guys. The past couple days have been really, I'm not going to say messed up, just kind of overwhelming. Beanie, thank you for the star. Thank you. Man, I wish I could freaking put those on the screen and it won't let me. But good morning, each and every one of you guys. Wow, we got 456 fabulous souls in here right now. So guys and gals, please do me a favor, for all the new people that have joined us this morning, hit that like button. Teach old ScrewTube to throw us out into the interwebs. Right on. And for everybody on replay, please hit the like button, swipe left on your cell phone, hype the video. It just helps throw us out into the interwebs. Oh, Jen Hell's been a member for 4 months. Right on. 4 months going on strong. Thank you so much, Jen Hell, for being a Kool-Aid kid. Welcome. Oh, and Calvin Stover, been a member for 9 months. You rock, Calvin. You rock, man. Thank you. Glad to have you aboard, my friend. Yes. Oh, I see somebody said hello to my sweetie. So I guess my sweetie's in the chat. I didn't see her, but Mama Coop's in the house. Right on. And by the way, boys and girls, guys and gals, Dee will be with us as soon as she gets her morning stuff done. That's just the way things are during the week. But yes, we do have some good stuff to go over today. Let me tell you. There is so much stuff that has popped off in the last week. I don't even know where to begin. Don't even know where to start. So today we had some, okay, what do I got here? We had some stuff come in yesterday on the bankruptcy. So I'm like, okay, I'm going to put the brakes on all this gold that came flowing in over the past few days. And I'm going to go back to the documents and I'm going to sprinkle in a little bit of other stuff too, because don't worry, we have ramblings of a mad woman to talk about today too, because guess what, the crazy lunatic put up another post on Facebook. Oh, you got Liz Barrows hit the 100. Thank you so much, girly girl. Thank you. And then my 4 sons come rolling in with the thumbs up. Thank you, my 4 sons. Right on. Oh, and then we got Jen Hales came in with the thumbs up. Thank you, Jen Hales. Thank you. Now let's get caught up here. Oh, and then we got Thurza, been a member for 5 months. Welcome aboard. Glad to have you. Double Karma, been a member for 3 months. Welcome, welcome, welcome aboard. Right on, right on, right on. Oh, and then we got Stacy R come rolling in with a happy poop. Right, right on, right on. Every time I see that, it makes me smile. Thank you so much. All right, who else we got in here? All right, now I am caught up. Did anyone see? Oh, come back here. Sharon, what you got to say? Did anyone see Shara, Shizzy, and Tug this morning? I started watching Shara last night. I didn't get through with it. We will be going over that either today or tomorrow. I'm not sure yet. I did not get to catch Shizzy and Tug because they were already done, or Shizzy was already done by the time I got out of bed. But I did hear about it. I'll have to check that out afterwards. Okay, somebody sent a link. What do we got here? Oh, yeah. All right, there we go. But yeah, boys and girls, guys and gals, there has been so much hit the interwebs over the past few days. It's unreal. Let me get this changed real quick, and then we are going to mosey into some fan. Uh-oh, who's coming out? I better shut that off or I'm going to get struck, I bet. Oh, what do we got here? I got it's freaking what? No, leave me alone. All right. Do you want car insurance? No, we have car insurance. Leave me alone. All right. How can we change? Yeah, I think we'll go with orange today. Yeah, there we go. Thank you so much, Sharon, for the comment. Greatly appreciated, girly girl. Now let's see if we can get back underway. I'm going to pull up something here. We're going to take a look at, guys and gals. It's the rambling of a mad woman. I am still on Mama's computer. Mine should be done Thursday or Friday at the latest. I will be so glad when I get that back. Oh, yes. All right, where is my ramblings? It's in SS. Okay, and here we did that one. Here we go. This one here is the new one. Now I'm going to be reading. Oh, that nope. What's going on? Oh, no. You put it on the wrong side there, snowman. Let's go. We go back and we scroll in. All right, let's get this pulled up. See what the ramblings of a mad woman is all about today. All right. Okay, here we go. Let's put us down at the bottom. There we go. Let's get that off the screen. Hey. Come on now. Stop. All right, let's see what old crazy woman's got to say today. Oh, I wonder something. How many of you would admit your mistakes and admit you were duped if I'm absolutely able to prove that I did not stalk Mr. Hales? Well, I guess I'm going to tell you right now, there is not anything that you could possibly show the world to prove your innocence on that. We have all seen the evidence. We have all read the court documents. We have listened to the court testimony. Okay. We have listened to the depositions. We have listened to everything you have had to say. And there is absolutely no way you can convince anyone that you did not stalk and harass Jeremy Hales. Do we need to go over this, boys and girls, on how this all started? Because, I love going over it. John Stuber come rolling in hot with a $10 super chat. Thank you so much, John. What you got to say, my friend? Those fleabag idiots have done more damage to that little girl than anyone could. Karma is not going to be good to them. I would have to agree with that 100%, Mr. John Stuber. Thank you for the super chat, my friend. You are exactly right. And you know what's the saddest part of the whole deal? Is Lynette herself, Miss Spacey Lacey. She agrees with you. She's admitted it, that hooking up with these people was the worst mistake that she ever made. They have caused more damage in her life with her family than anyone has. I mean, Jeremy Hales, all he's doing is trying to hold them accountable for what they have done to him. There is nothing illegal or immoral about that. When you have a piece of trash that comes at you trying to ruin your business and ruin your relationships, they only leave you one course of action, and that's to go to court. And that's what these chuckleheads all want to forget. They don't want to talk about. Thank you so much, John Stuber. Good morning, D. I'm glad you're here because I got to go get my tea.
Oh, okay. Good morning, everybody.
Just a few minutes. I'll be right back.
Sure. Hi, Donnie and Marie. Good morning, Stacy. Hi, Miss Memes a lot. Good morning, Liz. Good morning, Stephen. How are you? Hi, Nort. Hi, John Boy. Hi, Nana Cat. Hi, Colleen. Hi, Nanny. Hi, Sea Girl. Hi, Dirt. Hi, Janice. Hi, Here and After. How are you? Good morning, Feathercatcher. Hi, Torhild. Good morning, I Watch So You Don't Have to. Hi, Ohio. Horty, how are you? Inspire, good morning. Hey, Ralph. Hi, John. Hi, Leg Warmer Lady. I am just grabbing names as I scroll through. So if I say your name twice, I'm sorry. And if I miss you, I'm sorry too. Oh, good morning, everybody. Good morning, Celeste. Good morning, Jen Keeps It Real. Good morning, Brenda. Oh, wow. Who's that? Who is that? Oh, okay. That's who that was. It was Dirt again. I almost said good morning to Dirt again.
Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning, Sharon. Good morning, Mercedes. Oh, wow.
Oh, well. Yeah, I left my tea in the kitchen. And I'm glad you showed up because we've been going for about 20 minutes and I was really, my voice was really starting to get parched. But how was your morning, young lady?
I woke up late as usual. And waking up and foggy headed and trying to throw together breakfast is, I didn't know if I was making breakfast or lunch. So everybody got toast, egg, and grits and sausage. So if they wanted to make a sandwich out of the egg and sausage, they could. I don't know what I was doing this morning. I was half asleep when I made breakfast.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Simple breakfast is a good breakfast. Yeah. Oh my. But yeah, I can understand that, staying up late. Holy cow. I mean, my messages were just popping off left and right last night, and I didn't get in bed till midnight, 12:30, somewhere around there.
Oh, wow.
Man, it was crazy. It was absolutely crazy, the stuff that was popping off last night. Wow. But we're going to get into some of that today.
Oh, wow. I see we have, I see on the screen, I see, said the blind man to the deaf girl.
Yep. We had just started talking about this just before you got here. I'm only I'm not even one sentence in because there's no periods. But anyway,
right.
I just got down to where it says stalk Mr. Hales, and I was giving my opinion on that. She's talking about, well, I wonder something. How many of you would admit your mistake and admit you were duped if I am absolutely able to prove that I did not stalk Mr. Hales? Well, my opinion is she can't show shit that's going to prove her innocence because she's already been proven guilty in a court of law.
But I have a question.
Go for it.
Okay. So if she has this so-called handwriting expert, would any of what she is saying here, okay, she has proof that she didn't write the sign. So if she has that proof, why wasn't that handed over to the court in Fed 1?
Why wasn't it handed over to the Ohio judge?
Yeah. Huh.
I mean, she's been convicted of stalking and harassment.
Uh-huh.
Okay. We've all, just like I said before you got here, we've all seen and heard and read everything about this. Okay. Hands down, she's guilty as sin. She did it. And you know, here's the part that I think really made it stick in Ohio on the first protection order. is the fact that she crossed state lines contacting the mayor of the village that Jeremy lives in.
Mm-hmm.
I think that was the most crucial and damning thing at that particular time that caused her to get labeled a stalker and harasser. Because not only did she reach out with an email, she tried calling. All right, that's a clear sign of somebody stalking and harassing somebody by trying to go to your mayor. Really?
Oh my goodness.
And then, of course, everything else comes after that. But there's absolutely nothing she can show. Is she talking about the handwriting shit? Hales,
that she did not write the signs. So she kind of says it right there. She does say that she didn't write the signs, but didn't somebody say that she did write one sign, and not just one somebody, but didn't two somebody say that?
Yep. One individual admitted that she admitted writing one sign. But whether it be a cheeky slip of the tongue or whatever, I don't know. But if she has a $14,000, piece of paper that says that she didn't write them, I call bullshit. I think she got taken advantage of. I think that $14,000 was never spent. Because now remember, no money has crossed her hands. So whatever this so-called individual charged them for this document, this handwriting expert, she doesn't really have a clue how much he was paid.
Well, that just goes to show that, okay, just to play devil's advocate, just for a second, she really, honestly, probably doesn't know how much anything costs unless she has the receipts, right?
Right.
So she really doesn't know how much money went out for this expert, right?
Exactly. But think of it like this. Throughout this whole thing, not once have they ever turned over any discovery in anything.
Exactly.
Nothing.
Exactly. And she could have, why wasn't there any, what evidence did that last Ohio attorney provide to the court on their behalf?
Absolutely nothing. I mean, come on. When she got nailed for contempt of court on the second time, her own video is what got her convicted.
Okay. I'm just finding it utterly amazing how she can say she didn't write the signs, but the courts received nothing to prove otherwise.
Well, at this point in time, that particular hearing is on stay. So,
right.
We really don't know what's going to transpire with that. I mean, they were asked to provide discovery, and that's the actual court hearing where they're being nailed for the signs. The Ohio stuff, I don't even think the signs came up there. It was all based on all the stuff that she's done
since.
But yeah.
Right. Because wasn't the signs brought up during the very first one?
It probably was. That was probably one of the things that got her there. But like I said, I think the most damning thing in the Ohio situation was the crossing state lines bullshit.
Yeah.
Now, Fed 2, that's where the signs are really coming into play there. But they were asked to provide discovery, which means you turn over your handwriting expert's shit.
Yeah, exactly.
Nothing was turned over. So, okay, her lawyer at the time, we all know, was Mr. Bubblehead, right?
Right.
At that point in time, it was his duty to turn over all this shit. They didn't turn over nothing. Didn't turn over a thing. Now they want to sit back and say that paper is somehow worth more now than it was then. It wasn't even worth enough to turn in discovery, but yet they want to turn it in now. They want to show it now.
Of course they do. Of course they do. Come on. Of course.
Oh, my. Let's see what else this chucklehead's got to say. Mr. Hales here that I did not write the signs. Yeah, you did. Uh, and that I did not ever once, not once, ask the man for money. I'm not saying you ever did ask the man for money. What you asked is if you could put up a donation box at his meet and greet to get donations.
Right.
Now, asking Jeremy Hales for money, I've never heard anybody accuse her of asking Jeremy Hales money. Now, I do know that she's asked him for stuff he's found in storage units. You know, he's shown that.
Mm-hmm. Right.
But other than that, I don't know about the money issue. See, she's fixating on the wrong shit. She needs to be fixating on what she was actually charged and convicted with on these things. And she's not.
But if you look at this whole paragraph, she bounces all over the place. It goes from A to K and then K back to B. Wow.
Yeah. Oh, we got Greg rolling in hot with a membership for the Kool-Aid Kids. Welcome aboard, Greg. Glad to have you, my friend. Glad to have you. All right, all right. Now, remember, guys and gals, we have memberships down to 99 cents. So anybody that wants to join the Kool-Aid Kids, you have your opportunity. All right, all right, all right. Randy Worthington, good morning. How you doing? How you doing? I thought I saw him a minute ago. Good morning. Hadn't seen you in a couple of days, my friend. But man, the chat's been running wild here lately. So
right.
But yeah, let's get back over here. What do we got to say over here? Where do we leave off? Any money or anything else except to purchase a leap pad? Did you pay for it?
Didn't he give her that leap pad?
Yep, he gave it to her. Oh, but she's gonna say she offered to pay for it. You know,
okay.
But see, at the time all this transpired, they were kind of semi on talkative measures, you know.
Right.
At this point in time, they weren't really at each other's throat. Over time, her crazy antics pushed them to be at each other's throats. But I don't see how Jeremy and them guys can stand to be around these people, honestly.
Right.
But, you know, Jeremy sunk a bunch of money into Otter Creek. He can't just walk away from it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. They, didn't she also, I can't say that she came out and specifically said for it. Didn't she beat around the bush about money to get her paramour off the property?
Yeah. Yeah. She had a plan. And see, her plan was all foiled because of Jamie Starr Johnson. Jamie turned over the text messages. She wanted to sue Jeremy Hales just so he would settle and give her $65,000 where she could pay off her paramour and kick him the hell out of Otter Creek. That's all been documented. We have all of that. So you're right. You're right.
Crazy. So technically, without saying that she asked Jeremy, she beat around the bush and asked Jeremy about that, right?
About what?
About getting the money to get her paramour off the property.
Oh, no. That was her master plan that she hatched between her and Jamie Starr.
Okay.
Yeah, she never went to Jeremy asking for money. What she was wanting to do is she was wanting to get him into a legal fight, and him not wanting to fool with it. She was hoping that he would settle. And then he would settle for enough money for her to pay off John and get him off the property. That's what that whole conversation was. That was pretty interesting.
Yeah.
How many of you so-called...
But hold on. But see, technically, she asked without asking, is what I'm saying. If you look at the way how all of that came to be, she asked without asking.
Right.
For money to, yeah, okay.
All right, what do we got here? We got Butt Naked rolling in here. What you got to say, my man? JH and George have always said that come back here. That while she may not ask directly for money, any conversation was whining and trying to get them to gift money to help. I'm sure you know people like that.
Of course.
Yep. Thank you so much for the comment, Buck Naked. As usual, it is awesome. And then we got Bluebird come rolling in hot with that little nice shiny sun. Thank you. I'm behind again. There we go. All right. So let's see. How many of you so-called reporters, how many of you would actually do the right thing and apologize? I ain't apologizing to you for shit. I have seen so much evidence against all of you meatheads that there is never going to be an apology out of me. Never. Now, if you can come up with some smoking gun, which I'm pretty damn sure you can't, proving you're innocent, I might consider it. But at this point in time, there has been so much evidence shown against all of these people that there is no way in the world they could counter it. This has been going on 3 years plus, and they have yet to show any proof of their innocence. It's always been the mouth movement. You know what I mean?
Right. Right. And I never said I was a reporter anyway. So
Yeah.
I'm just absolutely in awe of what she puts out. I am. I mean, it amazes me every single time she puts something out and I read it and I'm like, wait, why are you saying this? Why are you even discussing this? It's amazing.
What amazes me is she doesn't proofread this stuff before she hits enter. Right thing and apologize. And we can't the lies. I guess that's supposed to mean recant.
And we I don't know, can't the lies.
Yeah,
that
well,
you-
read the whole sentence there. It says, how many of you so-called reporters, how many of you would actually do the right thing and apologize and we can't the lies that you've said about me and about my child? Okay, so I'm going to say that's supposed to mean recant instead of we can't. You see what
Right.
see
Gotcha.
where I'm going with that?
Gotcha. Gotcha.
Well, look who we're talking about here. I think what do we
I
got?
understand.
One period in this whole debacle.
Right.
Yeah. Oh, well, no, I see a question mark there. So she's got
Okay.
one question mark.
I think Steve is right. He says we can't stop. So there should be the word maybe stop after can't. We can't stop the lies that you've said about me and about my child and my family. I wonder. Okay.
Maybe.
Maybe.
I would say it's probably got to be recant, but that's just me guessing,
Right.
speculating. You said about me and my child and my family. I wonder. Well, D, you got thoughts on this? I mean,
she's all over the board, A. And element OP. If I did make a mistake, yes, I make mistakes all the time. And I'm like, oh, wait a minute. I made a mistake. That decimal point shouldn't have went there. It should have went here. Or I made a mistake. I got to go back and correct my writing or my punctuation or my grammar. I make mistakes all the time.
Hell, I just admitted making mistakes last week. Remember?
Yeah. But why can't she just say, I probably lied about A, B, C, and D, or because every time she talks, even in her deposition, she gets tangled up.
Well, think about this. She's the only one that's been convicted of anything besides John Crook, right?
Right.
She's not been convicted once, not twice, but 3 times, okay, for the same protection order. She's asking everybody to apologize to her. When is she going to buck up and apologize to the man that she's tried ruining his business?
Right.
I mean, I could understand, okay, she's been convicted. She's got a protection order against her. She's going to let that slide. But she's been convicted 2 more times. When's her apology going to come to Mr. Hales?
Never, because she's right and everybody else is wrong.
Exactly. This is classic narcissism. It's classic craziness. I don't like using the word narcissist, but it fits with these people. It really does. It's everybody else's fault but theirs. They could literally walk up to a car, smash the headlight with a baseball bat, and blame it on somebody else. That's how these people operate. They're freaking insane. She's been spouting her innocence for, I don't know, 3 years or more. but yet
Right.
has never shown anything. And we know she knows how to, because remember when 2L and her had their falling out over the permits?
Right.
Oh my God, she was feeding the interwebs a mountain of
Mm-hmm.
evidence showing her proof.
Right.
Why couldn't she do that with Jeremy Hales? If she has so much proof, why hasn't she shown it like she did
I don't know.
against 2Ls?
I don't know. Hmm.
Huh, makes you wonder, don't it?
Yeah. I mean, during that body cam footage from Levy County's dash cam,
Yep.
there was a lot of things that she said that she probably shouldn't have said.
Oh, do you know what I found out listening to that?
What'd you find out listening to that?
Apparently, Mr. Jeremy Hales feeds me documents, D.
Oh, really?
I would love to see them try and prove that, because we've got a guy right here in our chat somewhere, if he's here today, Mr. Al. This is his hobby. He enjoys, this court stuff. And he's not just following this one case. He's following a whole bunch of stuff. But he pays for Pacer. And he gets the documents and shares them with our server.
Huh.
Jeremy,
So,
I've never asked Jeremy for anything, and he has never sent me anything in regards to any of these court filings, any of this stuff. Now, Tug and Megan, they're in a lawsuit with Jeremy against these people. So
right.
obviously, they're going to get paperwork from their lawyer, which happens to be Randy.
Right. Right, because they're involved in the lips and chips fiasco.
Exactly. So yeah, of course they get stuff from them, but us out here, we don't get anything. Now I might ask Tug for something every once in a while, or ask Megan or Shizzy or one of the other guys. Hey, you got this document? I can't seem to get it. Which that's very, very seldom.
Mama Coop says check your email.
Okay, I got it open. I can look at it right here. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's go hit rewind. What do we got to say? I don't have anything here. I don't. Who's it supposed to be from?
Mama Coop just said check email.
I have nothing here. Now, what email is she referring to?
Refresh your email.
I did twice.
Okay.
But it all depends on what email she's referring to, too.
Gotcha.
I mean, I have several.
Gotcha.
I don't know which one she's talking about. She'll let us know in the chat.
Yeah.
She knows I turn off my notifications, so she's probably been trying to get a hold of me on my phone, and I just can't hear it. As a matter of fact, no, she ain't trying to get a hold of me there. How about
she said
Messenger?
it says she says me, so I guess it's from her.
Yeah, I don't have anything. I don't have anything at all, babe. Last message or last email I got was from Jason. It might have went into the spam, but I don't know why it would have. I'll go look. Yep, there it is, right there in spam. Why it's in spam, I don't have any idea. But
She said show email.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay. Oh,
Yeah, what?
okay. Yeah. It said it was spam. Hold on a second. I'm a working.
You need to mark that not spam.
Yeah, that's what I'm fixing to do. Report not spam. Yeah, there you go. It just gave me the option. So now it should. Man, there's a lot of stuff in here. I never checked this. There's stuff. I don't even know who. I'm gonna have to go back and see who all these people are. There might be some important things I need to know about in here. Wow. All right. Let's see. Mama sent me something she wanted me to. We'll put this up on the screen with us while we're talking.
Okay.
Yeah. Wow. We got 652 fabulous souls hanging out with us, D.
Wow. Good
So,
morning, Allie.
Guys.
Hey, Dangerous Waves.
Hey, DW. So, boys and girls, guys and gals, if you could be so kind as to hit that like button. Yes. It would be greatly appreciated. For all you people on replay, please make sure hit the like button. Swipe to the left on your cell phone and hype the video. It just helps YouTube throw us out into the interweb. Now, I don't like that there. Let's go find it. Put it somewhere else. Nope, not that. Come on. No, I don't like that. Nope, I don't like that. That sucks. No, I don't like that either.
Uh,
We'll put her down here, put you up there with me there. Uh, I don't know. What do you think? You like it or not? I don't know. I'm just babbling. Jeremy
wow.
Hales, give me money. Well, it's been well documented and established that the whole reason they moved to Otter Creek is for what, D?
um, to start their B&B, and they wanted to be YouTubers, and they wanted this and they wanted that. They wanted to be with the in crowd, I guess you could say.
Well, they had a plan. They literally had a plan to come in and take advantage of Mr. Hales. That was their whole plan. That's already been established. There's already a timeline on it. There's already screenshots where she's been communicating with other people about her plans. Holy cow, we got Here and After come rolling in hot with 5 gifted memberships. Thank you so much, Here and After. And for everybody that won a membership, please do me a favor and thank the people that got them for you. Welcome aboard to all the new members of the Kool-Aid Kids. Right on, right on. But yeah, it's kind of nuts if you ask me, D.
It is. It really is.
I mean, I sit here and I think about this ever so often. Growing up in my childhood, okay, and I'm sure in your childhood too, it was a lot different back then. There was no social media. Okay, it was telephones or rotary dial telephones, and in the 80s came along, it turned into digital punch button telephones, but there were no cell phones. You didn't have computers in the house. I think that the majority of the world's problems today exist because of social media. That's just my opinion. But
Yeah, back before social media, everybody lived a, fairly normal, quiet life, and then social media came to be, and what happened? What
yeah,
happened? You start airing your dirty laundry on social media, and you start talking about personal issues you're having with family. What does that lead to?
yeah,
More problems.
exactly.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's kind of insane. I don't get all of it, but when we were growing up, you had you could call it your village. Okay,
Mhm.
you really didn't expand outside of your town, I guess you would say.
Right.
Uh, where now your town is the entire planet.
Exactly.
You can go anywhere, do anything on social media. So these chuckleheads, they devised a plan, and they put their plan in motion. The bad thing is, this is just my opinion, guys. Their plan got foiled because they ran up against somebody that wasn't going to stand for it.
Hmm.
In the past, all their victims were people they could either get money out of, or if they got tangled up, they could pack up and haul ass. Well, Jeremy Hales has deep enough pockets. He says, no, 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 no. You're going to be held accountable. And they don't
Hmm.
like that. They can't stand it. All right, this has got to go
Yeah.
bye bye.
Yeah.
That's driving me crazy. Thank you so much, Mama, for sending that to me. But I do have this little goodie right here. We're going to jump off the chuckleheads for a little while. I do have something new. It is right here. Did you hear about last night?
What about last night?
Oh, it seems like somebody got a privacy complaint put
Wait,
against them.
what?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Poor man goes to bed, and when he wakes up in the morning, he's got no video from last night and got this in his email. Looky
Hmm.
here, looky here.
No way.
Oh, yep. That umbrella guy. We have received a privacy complaint regarding your content. Upon our analysis of the claim, we have removed the content in question. All
What
right,
was
all right.
what was privacy?
They don't say. They don't see. This is what I don't like about this privacy shit. Okay. They don't give you, as a creator, an opportunity to fix anything on these things most of the time. Now,
Huh.
some creators will get the opportunity. I have in the past gotten the opportunity to fix things that they said were wrong. And I've also been denied the opportunity as well. Because I think I've been hit 3 times with privacy.
That's
Two of them,
crazy.
I was able to edit the video because they told me where it was and what I needed to do, and I did it.
Uh-huh.
The
Okay.
third time, they didn't say shit. They just didn't let the video come back.
My goodness.
And this is the video in question. Live. Preston goes live today. Drops bombshell on anti-Hales. Cook. Oh, yeah. What the Hales with Megan Fox. If you believe, now see, this is where I think he's going to win because, he's got that company that he works for, right?
Right.
Or works with. I'm sorry.
Right.
Works with. He pays these people to make sure that his YouTube channel remains in good standing.
Right.
It says, if you believe that your content was removed in error, please let us know. You can submit the form only once per video URL. So I am almost 100% sure that Tug will fight this. You guys remember Tug did get demonetized back when I got demonetized. Matter of fact, we got demonetized on the same day.
Right.
His company that he works with, they got him remonetized. It wasn't even 24 hours.
Yeah,
he was
quickly.
back up. So I'm gonna assume that the good thing about the company he works with, they literally have contact with real people at YouTube. Okay, us out here on the YouTube world that aren't connected with a company like this, it is like pulling teeth to get YouTube to do anything. But from what I understand, you got to have a pretty large audience. I think it's like 100,000 subscribers before you can even entertain the idea of one of these companies taking you on.
Right.
So we're pretty much, us littler guys, we're pretty much screwed. But yeah, that was some interesting information to wake up today. It seems like people are trying to rob people of their First Amendment rights.
Well, not only that, they also interfered in his business, right?
Yes.
By doing that.
I would say with Tug, now, guys, this is just my opinion. This is me guesstimating. Okay, I would say with Tug, he does between 10 and 14,000 views on a live stream. Usually about the first 24 hours after that, it's pretty much just dies off. But I'd say between 10, 14,000 just in ad monetization, just in ad revenue. He's probably looking at between $100 to $150. He lost because that video got taken down. I mean, he didn't lose it while he was streaming, and he did get his super chats and his memberships. But once he ended the stream, all the views that come in after that, he's lost because all the views that came in after they took it down, took it away from him.
Right.
He's lost all the views. So they've probably cost him $100 to $150. Imagine if these dumbasses did this every day for a week. How much that would eat into somebody's bottom line, like Tug, that, he supports his family doing this.
Right.
They are literally hurting children, taking food away from children by going after the child's father.
That's crazy.
And they sit over there patting themselves on the back saying they're the good guys.
Yeah, I don't know about that, though.
When have you ever heard of anyone striking any of their stuff?
I don't believe nobody. They hire everybody. Don't go striking channels. Okay. Why? Because that is not something that creators do to other creators. It even makes you look bad if you do it.
Well, she's going to keep pushing the buttons where I'm not going to do anything, but I know that there is a community on YouTube that frowns on this kind of stuff. And if
Mhm.
if that community ever gets her in their sights, whoo, man,
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to be her. And I don't know these people. I've just heard about the community. They're auditors, YouTube auditors,
Right.
and they call out people that do this kind of garbage. And see, this is the one thing right here that I don't like about these privacy complaints. All right. If you copyright somebody, matter of fact, hold on just a second.
Okay.
This leads us right into the next one here. If you copyright strike somebody, they give you the names. They tell you who did it. But on
Wow.
a privacy complaint, they don't tell you shit. They don't tell you a thing. And I think that is absolutely 100% wrong. Now, guys and gals, trust me, I'm not blaming 2Ls or anyone else for privacy striking Tug. I don't know who did it. It
Right.
doesn't say who did it. But if they are responsible and it gets out into the wrong community on YouTube, oh my goodness, oh my goodness, oh
Mm,
my. And that's
mm,
not a
mm.
threat. That's just me and my opinion. I've seen it happen, you know. What am I doing here? Oh, that's right. I'm putting us down there so the audience can
Apparently,
see.
apparently they haven't been keeping up with the quartering, what happened to him, and all of his debauchery that he did. How quickly all of his stuff has went down the tubes. Nobody is watching the quartering anymore, except a few people who watch it just for the shit show. So, I mean, he's a prime example of what happens when you go and do stupid stuff.
Right, right. Now that leads us right into Miss Megan Fox. By the way, tick tock, the time is ticking down.
Mm-hmm.
Now, Megan Fox, I know all of you guys in the chat know who Megan is. Okay. She did a stream last week, and it got copyright struck. And all she did was preview another content creator's video on her stream, which she had permission from the original creator to do.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And she got copyright struck. And now this is what I like about the copyright stuff, because they actually tell you who's coming after you. So, dear Miss Megan Fox, thank you for your counter notification. Okay, wow. It has now been forwarded to the claimant, and that submitted the copyright removal request. And the associated penalties on your channel may be cleared. All right. Let's check this out. Now that the counter notification has been sent to the claimant, they have 10 U.S. business days from this date to respond. The claimant must respond with evidence that they have taken legal action against you to keep the content at issue from being reinstated to YouTube. So that means whoever did this, they got 10 business days, and I think she got this on Friday. I think
Yeah. Yes.
so. We're looking what, 7 more days, 7 more business days. I think it's next week is when it's up. I can't
Well,
remember
it would
exactly.
be, let's see. So today is the 4th day. So she's got 6 more business days.
Okay, 6 more business days. You can learn more about what legal action the claimant must take in our help center. Okay. Oh, wrong button. All right. After 10 U.S. business days, if we don't get a response from the claimant, your content will be reinstated to YouTube. Now, let's talk about this for a second. We've got an individual out there that's claiming that her business is being hurt by other content creators. Isn't this a clear sign of someone's business getting attacked by that same individual?
Yeah. And here's something else. So if there's no response within the 10 business days and the video gets put back on YouTube,
Right.
does that mean that the person who struck this channel did it Falsely.
Well, I'd say it's falsely because, I mean, if you copyright strike somebody, that means that you're claiming that they stole your intellectual copyrighted material. Okay. And if you copyright strike them, it is your duty to file a lawsuit.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't, just what you said, that's a false strike. And now here's the thing right here. This is one of the things that I really don't like about a lot of situations. All right, you take somebody that accuses, say, a man of the PDF stuff, right?
Right.
This man goes through all of this court shit and is found innocent, right? That it was
Right.
all falsely done to him.
Right.
In my opinion, the accusers should face the same penalties as what he would have faced if he would have got convicted. So therefore, her falsely copyright striking Megan, I think she should face the same penalties that Megan would face in return. So that to me, that would stop this crap. It would stop it dead in its tracks. For somebody to copyright strike somebody falsely just to mess with their income, and then, oh, I'll just let it go. You've already it's a live stream. You've already cost that creator at least 24 hours of monetization.
Right.
Even if they give the video back to Megan, that stream is done. It's over. Nobody's going to go back to watch it. It's not an upload. So Megan has lost money on that. And she's got the gall to sit out there and say that people over here are costing her money. Honey, child, let me tell you, we are your money. If it's not for Tug, Megan, Jeremy, Shizzy, Jay, myself, D, if it's not for all of us, you wouldn't be making no money because you wouldn't be out there. You'd still be selling crystal peens, making 200 views for 5 hours of sitting on your ass. Okay? We're not interfering with shit. We are your business. You need to get that straight. She's always talking about, well, they have no content. That's why they talk about me. No, you interjected yourself into a story that we all enjoy covering. We didn't invite you in. You invited yourself. And now you want to sit back and claim that you're being harassed? No, you came right out of the gate going after Jeremy's juggler with harassment. And yet you want to sit there and say, we're the problem? I would love it if a detective would call me up or come to my house. I would show them exactly what kind of individual you are. Matter of fact, did you get a chance to watch Shar's video last night?
Yes, I did. And it was very interesting.
I got about halfway through. I'm not completely through. I think we're going to cover that maybe tomorrow. Play it for the folks out there. Let her get some views on it. All right. Where did we leave off here, D? I got on my rant. I'm sorry.
That's okay.
I think we got after the 10 business days, right?
Right. So I guess you're keep.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Keep in mind that a counter notification is a legal request. As a result, YouTube must process the counter notification in accordance with the law. This process can take some time, so we kindly ask for your patience during the process. And it goes on to say, when there are updates on the status of your counter notification, we'll reply to this email to let you know. You can also check the counter notification status in your YouTube studio. In the meantime, if you have more information you want to share with us about your counter notification, you can reply directly to this email. And the end.
All right. Just give me a second. See, I have all this on my computer, but I do not have it on my. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. So give me one momento, and I will make sure and get this pulled up. Now, if you guys notice, there is no mention of who did this, right? There is no mention, but we do have proof Yes, we do, boys and gals. As soon as I get this pulled up, or I get it on the computer, I think it's right there. I think it is. Yes, that's it. That's the one. I will pull it up here in just a momento.
Okay.
I need to go to Facebook.
Hmm.
Man, that's the thing that sucks is I keep so much stuff on my phone that I got to transfer it from the phone to the computer on the fly. I forgot about this little nugget before we went live, so I just remembered it that I had it. Anyway, save, and right here we go. It's in screenshots. There we go. All right, it should be there. All righty, let me get back.
Good morning, Belushi One. How are you?
How you feeling, man? How you feeling? I hope you're getting better, stronger and stronger every day. Yes, I do. I didn't even see him come in.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to hide this for a minute because we are done with that. Bamalam, there we go. There we go. All right, now I can bring her back up. So for all you guys and gals out there that wondering who did this to poor Megan Fox, well, that's who did it right there, boys and girls. This was removed following a copyright removal request by 2 L's in a pod.
Wow.
So it is undeniable who did this. Okay. Now remember, there are no threats being threatened on anyone at all. Okay. I am not doing shit to anybody, but sitting here going over some of the stuff that some of these crazy people have decided to do. But and by the way, guys, this isn't just on Megan Fox either. This is also on OLOP. OLOP got the same information that we just read to you guys. And where you see this up here, this is a screenshot. If you clicked on Megan's link for that particular stream, this is what you see when you go to it on your phone. So OLOP's got the same thing. This is 2 people that she has to either sue or she has to just walk away. If she walks away, I think YouTube should suspend her channel and take her rights away, just like as if they would do it to Megan or OLOP.
Unbelievable. Just unbelievable.
Oh, Jan, what you got to say? It's unbelievable that YouTube keep allowing her to make these false strikes, right? Right on, right on. Right on. But
well, remember, YouTube is ran by bots. So yeah, there's really, truly no human interaction on these.
Exactly.
You could sit there and write a book to YouTube about why you feel somebody's material should be removed because of X, Y, or Z. The bots are going to take you as truth because why? They're bots.
Exactly. So. Exactly. But yeah, that's a little bit of the tidbitty information we had there on that today. You ready for a small document?
Sure.
Now, this is pertaining to what the thumbnail is about, guys. This is actually about the bankruptcy. So we're just going to pull it up. We're going to see what it's all about together. Yes, we are. Yes, we are. Everything is redacted. Yep. Everything is redacted. So here we go. As you can see, this is United States Bankruptcy Court, Northern District of Florida, Gainesville Division. Oh, my God. For some reason, I'm reading today, D.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, there's a bunch of chuckleheads out there saying I need to learn how to read. I think I read that just fine, didn't I? Yeah. I think I read the last part, the other stuff, too. Oh, wow. Goodness gracious. Oh, Henry Spacey Lacey debtor. Judge Mary W. Colon. Is that little thingy right above that other O? Oh, amend notice 2, reschedule non-evidentiary hearing. You can have the rest of it.
Okay. Please take notice that a hearing to consider and act upon the following will be held on August 25th, 2026 at 10:30 a.m. Eastern Time at the U.S. Bankruptcy Courthouse. Redacted. Parties may appear at the following alternative location via Zoom. All right. Participants may not introduce evidence or cross-examine witnesses without prior authorization of the court. See FLNB Zoom participation instructions at blah, blah, blah. And 26, objection to debtor's claim of exemption regarding homestead filed by, who is that? What's that say? Creditor, not potential creditor, but creditor. Jeremy Hales, and we have Dennis Levine. Dated August 11th, 2026. And
Now,
there we go.
Here's my thing with this, Steve. They've set this hearing to discuss whether or not they have the right to homestead on that piece of property, right?
Right. So when is the depot going to be picked up again?
That's where I was headed. I mean, Dennis Levine, that's Jeremy's bankruptcy lawyer, and Randy, they wanted this done before September so they would have time to investigate what was said during the deposition. I don't think they ever got to the actual homestead stuff in said deposition before she walked out. I think they were still covering names, were they not?
Yeah, that's kind of where they let off at they honestly couldn't get a straight answer of what name she was using and what name was used on the warranty deed, right?
So when it comes to August 25th,
that's 13 days.
Yeah, they're going to be unprepared because the deposition was never completed.
Right. So there's going to have to be an extension filed and to get the depot back on the calendar.
Uh-oh. What do we got here? Hold on a second. Still my birthday, but no longer in bed with fibro. Oh, yay me. Oh, look at there. Look at there. We got a birthday in the chat.
Hey.
Happy birthday to you. You're older. Woo-hoo. You might need more candles than your cake can handle. Yes, say happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday, Cupcake. I hope you have many, many more.
Absolutely.
See what happens when I don't pay attention to the chat.
Right.
But yeah, how are they going to be able to give an argument in this, this whole thing with the bankruptcy on the homestead stuff when she walked out of the deposition?
Right. I don't think the depot is off the table. I really don't. I think
she better get on move on. I mean, you said it's 13 days, right?
13 days. They're not business days, but calendar days. That's including Saturday and Sunday.
Well, just look how hard it is with these chuckleheads to even get something scheduled on the books. Okay. Dennis had made the point that he wanted this done as early as possible. The judge gave them 30 days. They pushed it almost to the very end of 30 days before they finally scheduled anything.
Right.
And then she walks out. So now we have 13 days to try and get the rest of that depot scheduled and get it done.
Okay, so let's hypothesize for a second. Let's say they can't get it. Let's say they can't get this hearing rescheduled until the depot gets taken. Let's just say that with the information that they've gathered and they go ahead and proceed with the August 25th court date, who's to say that the judge is going to stop everything in its tracks and reschedule the depot right then and there, no ifs, ands, or buts? See, all of this is just pushing everything out, pushing it out, and it just keeps delaying the inevitable.
Now, here's something you probably forgot about. You got to remember, they're going to court for this in September.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we got Stacy come rolling in. It's my birthday too. I'm 63 now. Oh, and still going strong. Well, Stacy, happy birthday. Hold on just a second, girly girl.
Happy birthday to you.
You're older.
You might need more candles than your cake can handle. Happy birthday to you.
All right. Happy birthday, Stacy. A whopping 63 years old. That is awesome.
Right.
Wow. Thank you so much for the super chat, girly girl. Thank you. Did I missed any more birthdays in the chat?
I don't know.
But yeah, they've actually got next month is when they're supposed to go to court for all of this. So are they going to reschedule?
I don't know.
Because, think about it. We talked about this the other day. We're waiting on a ruling from the judge on Randy's lawyer's fees for the first depo she never even showed up to.
Exactly. I think this judge has a lot of catching up to do. And because she came into this midstream, I guess you could say, that all of the cases that were the previous bankruptcy judge's cases, she's taken those on. So she has to go through each case and see where each case is at. What stage are we doing? So this one, because this has an adversary attached to it, so it's like a case within a case.
Right.
There's a lot of reading this judge is going to have to do.
I see this getting pushed.
I do too.
I see the September hearing getting pushed. I see the August 25th getting pushed. Randy's waiting on a ruling for his lawyer's fees. Right. He's already turned in a motion about her running out on the last deposition. So he's waiting on a ruling for that as well. And then he's going to have to get another motion in for lawyer's fees on the one she ran out on.
Exactly.
And all of this in 13 days. I can pretty much say that I think there's going to be a motion put in by Randy explaining this, either Randy or Dennis, explaining, hey, look, this is too short a time. We need to push this because we've got all this stuff that we never got answered. We never got the questions asked.
Right. And it's crazy. It really is. When all of this started, when this whole thing started with the bankruptcy, this was a very, very bad choice to do. And that's just my opinion. I don't think that this should have taken place.
Now, Tammy's right. The court can just deny LP's claim at this point. Yes, they can. Yeah. But you think that the judge would actually do that? They would want a little bit more than he said, she said. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And that's where the deposition comes into play.
Right.
Dennis and Randy, they need the information from her so they can go back, they can research it and make sure she has a claim. So when they go before the judge, they want to go before the judge and say, look, judge, this is what Otter Creek city limits says, and this is what Lynette says. Okay. Otter Creek says different. This is what she's allowed in Otter Creek. But in the long run, remember all the name stuff?
Yeah.
You got to think about that. All that name stuff they were trying to get clarified. It turned around and they're looking at the property might not even be owned by those people because of a clerical error where it might not have the real name of the person who actually owns it on the deed.
Now, here's another question. Seeing how she states and she's claimed homestead, okay, on that piece of property, and would she have to pay back the tax break that she's received for the number of years that she's claimed homestead?
Oh, that's another rabbit hole right there, all in itself.
Oh, okay.
I have no idea.
I was just asking because you do get a tax break when you
Yes,
claim
you do.
homestead.
You get a substantial tax break for that as well.
Right. So when you receive that tax break and there's no livable dwelling structure, no nothing that is habitable, do you have to pay back that tax break money? See, that's my question. I don't know.
I would think yes. Now that doesn't go to Otter Creek. That goes to the county. So it would have somebody would have to make a complaint or a claim. At this point in time, there is homestead on some paperwork.
Right.
Okay, but if it's proven in court that it is not homesteaded,
Right.
somebody would probably have to take the complaint to Levy County and say, hey, look, this place, you've given these people tax breaks for 6 years when the place is not homestead exempt. Now, am I going to be the one to do that? No, it ain't none of my business. Okay.
No, I was just asking because
Right.
you do receive, that tax break. But by their own definition of what is out there on quote unquote public record,
Right.
does that piece of property say vacant, or was I dreaming that I saw that word vacant on that?
I don't know. I haven't read all of that stuff. I've just went over bits and pieces of it here and there. But as far as the homestead goes, there is no livable structure on that property that would be considered a home. You cannot claim the little, what do they call that? Tiny home that has no water, that has no well, it's got electric. It's got an extension cord ran to it. That's the electric. It's got no plumbing whatsoever. That's not a tiny home. That's a freaking shed that maybe they claim has been insulated and maybe an air conditioner in it. Who knows? I don't know. The only pictures I have of it are from a few years ago. And at that point in time, all it was a metal building with stick framing on the inside. It was basically a freaking oven. I can tell you from experience living in Central Florida, my shop isn't that hot because it's covered with trees. Mama's shop is not covered with trees, but it is all wood. It is not metal. It has a metal roof on it, but there's wood in between the metal and there's wood in between the inside and the metal roof, and the outside is all wood. Her shop gets to be about 110 to 120 degrees because there's no windows. The door is closed, and that's hot. And that's a wood shed. Could you imagine a solid metal shed? How hot that would be on the inside? I bet that thing in the summertime would get up to 120, 130 degrees. Now, that's just me guessing, guys. Now, they do live up north of me. They do live about 2.5 hours north. So there is that. It's not nearly as hot up there as it is now. I'd say within 10 degrees. But still, they say it's insulated now. I don't know. But here's my question. Who insulated it? I mean, we know Shara gave them $3,000 to insulate it, and they just took the money and blew it. Right. So who insulated this shop all of a sudden? That's a good question for everybody to be asking. Hey, look at there. Oh, Inspire came rolling in hot with a $5 super chat. What you got to say? Coop, Shizzy got hit too when he dropped the new drug. Yes, I heard that, Inspire. I heard that. Yes, Shizzy got hit. Tug got hit.
Oh my gosh.
Both the channels that released those documents got hit.
Oh my gosh.
And I don't understand why. Because I know for a fact, Tug literally asked Megan last night twice, hey, you sure all the stuff's redacted? And she said yes. And when they were reading it on screen, I saw nothing that would have got them privacy struck. Nothing. Everything was properly redacted, just like what we have right here. Okay, we have no addresses, we have no phone numbers, and we have no email addresses anywhere on this document. So there is no reason why he should have been privacy struck.
Wow.
Now, you remember who started all of this privacy striking shit, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that was Flips. Flips started all of it. Now you got Chucklehead 2Ls over there pulling the same garbage. Holy cow, we got 702 fabulous souls in the chat. Hey, guys and gals, please do me a huge favor. Make sure and hit that like button. And for all you guys on replay, smash that old like button. Teach old ScrewTube a lesson. And while you're at it, if you're on your cell phone, swipe to the left. Hype the video. It just gives us more exposure. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And guys and gals, if I have not told you, just remember we have dropped the price to memberships to 99 cents. So if you would like to become a Kool-Aid kid, it only costs you 99 cents. That's about a quarter a week, D. About a quarter a week. Now, if you would like to gift memberships, it is only 99 cents. Thank you, thank you, thank you, all my friends out there. Shara paid money to have shed insulated, not the barn door. Right? Exactly, Jeanette. Exactly. She gave them like $3,000, I think it was, which was, in my opinion, quite a bit of money. I think I priced Mama's shed, which is a little bigger than theirs. I priced hers doing the ceiling and all four walls. It was right around $800, I think.
Wow.
So $3,000, that would have probably not only insulated it, that probably would have sheetrocked it too, you know?
Right.
But still, at the end of the day, they have no toilet in there. They have no plumbing.
Oh, wow.
So it is not.
Okay. All right. So what was the purpose for that outdoor shower? Was that for what?
That was for them to take a shower.
But, okay. But a tiny home has plumbing. It has a shower. It has a toilet. It has a sink.
Yes.
It has electric. It has HVAC. It has all of that, right? Or am I wrong?
Well, yeah. It'll have everything a regular house would have. And that's just it. It's not a livable structure. It is just a shed that's been insulated. Okay. It's a garden shed. It's not a tiny home. Now let's back this up here a minute. You know Travis, right?
Yeah.
Mayor Travis of What You Do in Willis.
Right.
That's what his home is. His home was one of those extra large sheds, but it was converted into a tiny home. The people who owned it before him started the work. Okay. They got some of it sheetrock. They got it all wired. I think they had it all insulated. Travis was able to pick it up for a really good deal. He picked it up, took it home, and he finished it. There's literally videos on his channel showing him finishing this shed. And now it is a beautiful little tiny home. And guess what it has? D.
He has a tiny home.
But guess what's inside of it?
What's inside of it?
There's a full kitchen with a sink. There's a full bathroom with a toilet, a shower, a sink. There's a bedroom. There's a living room. There's a dining room. There's even a front porch out on the front of it.
Huh.
Now that's a tiny home. Okay. Yeah. And I'll tell you right now, you can't just buy any shed here in Florida and make it into a tiny home.
Why not?
Because the windows in Florida, you have to have hurricane-proof windows. And the windows that they put in these little rent-to-own sheds are not hurricane-proof windows. They're single pane, cheap, like RV windows. Now you can, if you order one of these little sheds, you can order it and have them put hurricane windows in it, and put 2 doors. You also have to have 2 doors. Did you know that?
Has to have that's for fire safety, right?
Yes, you have to have a front and back door or a front and side door. You have to have 2 ways to get out of that house.
Right.
Their little garden shed only has 1 door, in and out.
Oh, wow.
So, they're not fooling anybody. This isn't a tiny home by any means. There's no way. Because trust me, Mama Coop and I have looked into all of this stuff, because that's one of the plans we had on the table. Our home is an old 1930s farm home. And at one point in time, we were on the table of either tearing it down and having a modular brought in or putting a tiny home on it. So I know all about these tiny homes and the codes state of Florida. Now, I don't know when it comes to outside of city limits or county or any of that, but I know in city limits where I live, everything would have to be hurricane rated. Okay, that means the roof, the windows, the doors, everything. Anywho, I'm done babbling about that.
So okay. I don't know. I'm having a hard time wrapping my head around what LMNOP has stated over and over again about the tiny home and how beautiful it is, and bippity boppity boo. And then she got the barn door shell. Then she's got a camper. Then she had to get another camper. It's really difficult to stay on top of all of this.
Well, like I said, if you want to homestead something, you have to have a livable structure, which means it has to have electricity, it has to have plumbing, it has to have water. Okay. It has, I mean, as far as the insulation and all that stuff, if you've got everything else, I think you're good to go. But because it shows that it does have the means to be livable. At this point in time, they're not at the stage where it's a livable structure. Now, yeah, they say they live in it. Okay. And they're good with it, but technically it's not a livable structure.
So it wouldn't pass any type of inspection if they needed to come out and inspect it, right?
No, it sure wouldn't. Now, and here's another thing with it being a movable shed. Now, I know this from experience because my shed, my shop, it's bigger than Mama's. When they brought it out, he did not tie it down. Now, when Mama's shop was brought out, they tied it down. Okay, like they would like a regular mobile home. I don't know if theirs has been tied down or not. I can't even speculate on that. I don't have any idea. That's another thing that you better have done. But, you know, these chuckleheads do everything by the seat of their pants. They're living in a town where they have no ordinance. They have no city ordinance whatsoever. Well, it's not ordinance. It's what do they call that? Where they come out and check your property.
Appraiser?
No, not appraiser. Okay. It's the ones that stick the yellow sign in your front yard if your grass gets too high.
Oh, code enforcement.
Code enforcement. They have none of that. This little small town, and if you guys remember when Jeremy and Willis and them used to do the town hall meetings,
right?
Okay, they were talking about all this. They ran out of their contract with Bronson, so they are 100% on their own now when it comes to all of this stuff. When it comes to permits and all this crap, you got to go to Bronson to get permits. But as far as code enforcement goes, Bronson doesn't fool with it anymore. And they have nobody in Otter Creek, so they can just do as they please. I mean, Jesus, look at the freaking fence they put all that metal on top of. That's dangerous as hell. A hurricane comes through, and that metal's getting pulled off of there. That turns into a wind cell that could hurt someone. But, you know, nobody does anything about it. Why? Because there's no code enforcement. It's like living in the Wild Wild West. You can just do as you please. But where they're screwed is they might not have anybody to enforce the rules, but they do have the rules.
So, oh, wow. That's just amazing. Amazing that there's nobody there to oversee the daily task of what's going on, you know, what people's yards are. Is it safe or is it a hazard? Wow, that's mind-blowing.
Yeah, it's not safe in that town at all. There are homes in that town that are grown up. They are snake heavens. You know, you'll have one or two homes that have upkeep on their yards, and then you'll have two or three homes on either side of them that are completely grown up and be a snake hazard.
Wow.
But when when it's classified a derelict piece of property, you know, with no livable structure, which is what hers is deemed as, you know, there is no, it's considered with Bronson, you know, the county, it's considered just a derelict piece of property. It's not considered a home. So with that, they don't even have to worry about grass growing up. They can do whatever they want.
Wow.
Like, say, for instance, if you were living and your neighbor was living beside you and they let, all these junk cars and they let all the grass grow up, you could turn them into the county for an unsafe environment because of the snakes and everything that would come in.
Right.
And they would make them clean it up or they would fine the shit out of them.
Wow.
Well, if it's a derelict piece of property that's not considered a livable piece of property, they just consider it woods. It's just, that's nature. That's what they're looking at Lynette and Crook's property as.
Interesting.
But it wouldn't matter anyway because they don't have any code enforcement.
Wow.
And then you got, what's his name? Zim, the mayor.
Right.
I don't even know if he's still the mayor. But anyway, you've just got him and maybe 3 or 4 others sitting on a council. They don't give a shit. They can't, even if they did, even if he went out there and said, look, you're going to have to mow your grass. Hey, you're going to have to take that wood off, that metal off that wood fence. He has no authority to do that because he's not a licensed code enforcement agent. So
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's like the Wild West. You could just do whatever you want there. I mean, look, it's the only place I know where you can pull a firearm on somebody 3 times and spend 40-day vacation in jail and then get out with no consequences. If that would have happened in Polk County, he'd still be sitting in jail.
Crazy.
That's why I think, now this is just pure speculation, boys and girls, and this is just my opinion and my opinion only. I still think they had a confession. They had a witness. Well, they had witnesses. They had the evidence. Okay? They had everything they needed to convict this moron of pulling a firearm on a family. And they let him go. Did you guys ever ask yourself why? I found it awful funny. As soon as he gets out of jail, boom, drug dealers start getting arrested. Makes you kind of wonder. Oh, there you go. Kathleen, what you got to say? You want to grab that one?
JC is a snitch. So no one will do anything. Hence, example, will not enforce PO. I rest my case. Yeah, it seems Otter Creek needs to be brought up to speed. They need to revamp how their government works within the city is what I'm talking about.
Right.
They need to assess where they could be doing better to bring in more people to want to live there. How can they make it more appealing, if that makes sense? Because the more people that you can get to come in within the town, you would be able to beautify, be more inviting for businesses, small businesses to come in. But with the way it is now, the way their local government is ran, I don't see that happening.
Oh, no. Their local government, they have in Otter Creek, they're there for one thing and one thing only, themselves. They don't give a shit about anybody else but themselves. Now, when Therese Granger was mayor, she cared. She gave a shit. She was trying to make changes that help the community. The structure they have now, the mayor they have now, in my opinion, only cares about his goals, which his goals is his RV park. What do we got here? Oh, who is this? Teresa. Come rolling in hot with a $49 super chat. In Pennsylvania, there are ordinances on fence height and usual visual barriers. I believe it is 6 feet. And you are exactly right. In the state of Florida, it is 6 feet also. If you want to go higher than 6 feet, you have to get a permit for that. Well, we all know that they put up 6-foot panels. Well, for one, the panels aren't all touching the ground. So just the panel alone not touching the ground puts it over 6 feet. Adding that metal to it now puts another, 1.5 feet, 2 feet higher? Is that about right for a aluminum panel, D?
It looks like it's about a foot, maybe 1.5 feet or 2 feet.
I
don't
think
know.
those
Just from the pictures.
Yeah, I think those panels are like 1.5 feet or 2 feet. So he's got that well over 7 feet tall. All right. And I don't care. He can do what he wants. I don't live there. But just the fact that that is a safety hazard. I mean, you take some poor schmuck that walks out trying to batten down the hatches because a hurricane's coming and the wind's blowing 50 miles an hour. Who's to say one of those pieces of metal don't pop off that fence and lop off the man's head? You know, it's a danger. It's an absolute danger. Who's to say they're not leaving their RV and getting in a Jeep and a windstorm comes through there, yanks off one of them things and hurts one of them?
Right.
It's dangerous, not just for the neighbors, but for them themselves. And they have a 6-year-old child. It's insane. Thank you so much, Teresa. Or is that Teresa?
Teresa.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Teresa, for the super chat, girly girl. Much appreciated. Oh my. Yeah, we could talk about this all day.
It just blows my mind. You know, do you know what happens to small towns if nothing changes?
What's that?
And people move away and things happen. The town just dies and becomes nothing.
Well, I've been there a couple of times. Okay. And to be honest with you, if I was retired, okay, I would not mind living kind of on the outskirts of Otter Creek. Why? Okay. Is because it's very close to the shore. You've got inshore and you've got freshwater. You got salt and freshwater fishing. You've got salt and freshwater activities. Right now, I live in Central Florida, so it's an hour drive for me anywhere that I want to hit the ocean. You know, so up there, it would be the perfect place to retire. Now, a young family just starting out, shit, no. I mean, there's no way I would move a family to that area. There's no grocery stores.
Hold on, Coop.
What?
Read Miss Tammy's text, her chat there.
Right here. That one there?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. The only thing I can tell you to do is who was that was Teresa?
Yes.
Just put a reverse on it, Teresa. Reverse it and they'll take it back. Okay.
Right.
That I can't give it back. I have no way of doing that, but just reverse the charges on it and it'll give it back to you.
Right.
I'm sorry that happened, young lady. I'm sorry that happened. But if I could reverse it, I would. But just do a reverse. I don't know what card you used or how you used it, but just do a reverse on it. And I guarantee if anything comes to me, I will make sure it goes back. You know, if they ask permission, I will not stop it. I will let it go back. So just thank you so much for letting me know that, Tammy. And I'm so sorry that happened to you, Teresa. I hope, let me know. My email address is going across the bottom of the screen. It's just mrcoopshow@gmail.com. Email me if you have any problems getting your money back. Okay. Cause I want to make sure you get it back. I do. So, I hope that's cause I didn't see her comment saying that, she made a mistake.
I didn't either.
I scrolled real quick. And
how do you reverse? Teresa, email Coop and maybe you two can, after the show, figure it out to get that reversed. You can also call your bank and ask your bank to reverse the charges back to you. It was sent in error.
Yes, most definitely. If you went through your bank, just call your bank and ask them to reverse the charges. And if they need anything out of me, okay, any kind of documentation saying, hey, look, you know, she made a mistake here, give her money back. Just let me know. All righty. Okay. I wish I could fix it for you, but I'm not on your end of the phone. So I can't really do it, but yeah, just call your bank. If you use the bank account, if you used a credit card, call your credit card company and do the same thing. Just ask for a reversal, tell them that you made a mistake. And they will give it back to you.
Absolutely.
And like I said, if you run into any problems, just email me and I will do everything within my power to get it back to you.
Yes.
I'm so sorry that happened. It happens to people, it's a mistake. Uh,
Right.
it is definitely a mistake. And I don't want, because I mean, I know for me, I'm 59 years old now, and every penny counts, and I appreciate the 4.99. I would have appreciated that, just as much. But I know people with their cell phones can make mistakes every once in a while. So,
Yeah, those
hey,
little numbers and little letters, you hit the wrong one sometimes. I'm texting and it comes, I'm like, I didn't say that. Let me go back. I have,
right,
So
right.
yeah, your fingers are bigger than the numbers and letters on those stupid
Oh,
phones.
most definitely. Ever since my eyeballs started going bad at 45, I make mistakes all the time. So just anything I can do to help you, Teresa, just let me know. Okay.
Right. Hey, Mary Beth said that she would like some prayers for her today. She just got to the hospital and she's waiting for her procedure to begin. So
All right.
prayers to you.
Oh, and I'm glad you said that. So who was that? Mary Beth in the chat?
Yes.
All right. Not only Mary Beth, but we also have some other people that are very kind, generous people that come to our streams. Miss Debbie Baker is going through some really serious stuff right now. So if you guys could keep her in your thoughts and prayers.
Mm,
Little Miss Mary Rotello that comes in all the time when she's not, down and out. She's in the hospital or was in the hospital. So please keep her in your thoughts and prayers. And then we got something to bark about also.
mm-hmm.
Okay. I think she's on the mend. I'm not sure. I haven't heard from her for a while, but I know the last I heard is that she had some surgery done and they had to put her on medication to avoid her getting pneumonia. So please keep her in your thoughts and prayers. And then the last one, but not least, is Debbie D. Debbie D is also
Mm-hmm.
having some medical problems. So please,
Right.
anybody out there in the chat that's having medical problems, you are in our thoughts and prayers.
Right.
All right. Let's see what else we got here. What do you got? Tree said, I would do 49 if I could afford it. I love you folks. Don't you even fret it, girly girl.
Right.
I hope you get it back. I really do. So like I said, I'm here for you if you need help. I can't do it for you, but I can tell the bank or whoever, whatever I need to say, hey, look, give her money back. I'm not going to hold her feet to the fire.
Right. Exactly.
All right, let's get caught up on the chat and see what we got going on. Colleen, what you got to say? The move, something to bark about.
See you.
Oh,
Oh,
did they move her to the RC? Okay. Well, Colleen, if you don't mind, keep me informed if you know what's going on. Because I mean, she's got the most precious little ankle biters you've ever
yes, she
seen.
does. Yes, she does.
I don't like chihuahuas at all, but those things are so precious. You just want to grab them and hug them. They're little toys. They're just so small.
Right.
Yoli, what you got to say? Gonna go for my blood work. Take care. Oh, you too. I hope everything turns out just fine for you, Yoli. Thank you for
Right.
coming and hanging out with us today. Wow, we have 625 of you fabulous folks. So if you don't mind, please hit that like button. Teach old Screw Tube to throw us out into the interwebs. And if you are on replay, remember, hit the like button, swipe left on your cell phone, and hype the video. It just throws us out into the interwebs for more fabulous people to see that we're out here.
Right. Oh,
Oh,
I need to let everybody know. You already know, Coop.
what's that?
But Friday and Monday, I won't be around.
Oh, that's right.
I'm going to be excruciatingly busy packing and finishing everything up. So, but after that, I still may be hit and miss because we close soon, shortly after Monday. So I may be hit and miss on that day as well. But everything is starting to flow. Movers have been booked. Everything that I needed to take care of has been taken care of.
Now, when did you say hit and miss?
Shortly after Monday because we
Okay.
close shortly after Monday next week.
Well,
Right.
you just let me know, and
I will.
we'll figure it all out.
Gotcha.
Because I mean, the house comes first. I'm so happy for you guys getting into your new house. It's amazing how
Hmm.
fast these renovations have taken place. I mean, holy cow! I thought it would take at least a couple of months to rewire an
Mm-mm.
entire house.
I don't know what they're doing. I haven't been over there. I've been too busy here. I've been on the phone with movers, with internet, with all of these people trying to schedule things out. So I don't know. I haven't been over there, but the realtor went over there. The inspector was over there. Um, we just because we move things in there doesn't mean we'll probably be living there, if that makes sense. We will probably stay here at this house because there's some things I have to take care of here at this house. I have a big decision. Am I putting it on the market or am I renting it?
There you go.
So that's two things that I have to deal with. And so yeah.
Oh, come back here. Stats come rolling in hot with a gifted membership. And Yoli won it. Thank you so much, Stats. And welcome to the Kool-Aid Kids, Yoli. Oh, what a good parting gift. She's headed off to, or they're headed off to get their blood work done. What a good gift. Stats come rolling in again with another gifted membership. And 9 chickens won it. I was fitting to say, there better not be 9 chins.
I knew that was coming.
But thank you so much, Stats, for the gifted memberships. And if you guys have received them, please say thank you to everybody that has given memberships today. It is greatly. Oh, and she come rolling in again with another gifted membership, and Teresa got it. All right. Thank you so much. Welcome aboard to all the new Kool-Aid Kids. All right. This is awesome. I was over here looking to see who I could send all you fine folks to. I think we're going to redirect you guys over to Mo in the Deep. She is live right now, and we're sitting at about 4 minutes early, so I think we're going to call it for today. We have got the rest of the week is going to be, oh, wow, here comes Stats again. Hit us up with another gifted membership. Thank you so much, Stats. And what is that? Laura got it. All right. Welcome to the Kool-Aid Kids. Thank you so much, Stats.
Hey,
All right,
my wife is psychotic. I'm sorry to hear that. Prayers to you and your family. Their father-in-law passed away last week.
Oh, you got my deepest condolences.
Yes.
I hope you and the family are having some good times there. You're grieving. Okay. I always stick my foot in my mouth when it comes to people that's passed away. You never know what to say, but just know deepest condolences.
Right. Exactly.
Nobody likes to lose a loved one. But I think we're going to jump off of here. We're going to send all these fine, fabulous folks over to Mo in the Deep. So, guys and gals, just hang on to your seatbelts. It will redirect you guys over there all on its own. Thank you guys for coming out and hanging out with me and Dee today. It has been a pleasure. You all know that we are on Monday through Friday from 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time to around 1 o'clock in the afternoon. I think we're going to have some good stuff you guys are going to be interested in tomorrow. I'm not particularly sure on what aspect yet, but you will find out. And with all that being said, Dee, what you got to say?
Everybody, during the transition of this ride to go over to see Mo, keep your arms and your feet inside at all times. Everybody have a great day.
All right. We will see you guys tomorrow. I'm going to pull this open to make sure that everybody gets redirected. If you don't want to stick around and hang out with Mo, at least hit the like button. Tell her old Coop sent you, and then you can go about your way if you want to. But it would be nice if you guys just hung out and see what old Mo's got up to over there today. All right, boys and girls, we'll see you on the next one. Huh?
Bye, everybody.